my name is Mama, so welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time to this channel, welcome. So today I thought I should just do a young story time for you guys because I haven't done that in a while, and I do have a little story that's been bugging me for the longest of times, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. While I do it, I will be reviewing the new Burger King. It's a plant-based meal, so I think it's like the new vegan meal, and if you know me, you know that I absolutely love my meat. So this is completely different, completely new. So if you want to try it out, I will review it for you guys today. But without any further ado, let's get to the video. So the meal was, it's the Whopper, right? Woo! Yeah, no, one thing about Burger King retro fatty fries. Guys, look at this. There's so many fries in here. Literally. And here's the burger. I don't know, like, what should I... There's so many fries, like a lot are on the ground. Well, in the packets. So I also got the Pepsi, the Pepsi drink, and that guy was so nice. Like the guy that was helping me out at the toe, he was like, yeah, you fat extra because you're beautiful. I was so happy. Okay, so here's the plant-based Whopper that I'm trying out today, and yeah, this was very... I would never buy something that doesn't have meat. So if it's good, guys, maybe I'll be beginning a new journey. Who knows? Lies. You know? So the story I do want to tell you guys about is about how, like, you know when you... Okay, you know when you lend someone money and then they owe you back? Like, that's one thing, right? And it's annoying because it's like you always have to like beg for your own money back. Like, I don't like doing that. But that's one story. Another thing is when you provide a service for someone or a product and they don't pay, and you give it to them because you trust them, and you know what? They're right. Never mix business with any personal things, because that's what I did, and look where I am now. So the story time is about how I am a clown again. Like, again, I don't understand like why did it disappoint us. So I'm so bad. Anyway, it's basically about how my ex owes me money again. Okay, so this is the burger, guys. It looks good. Obviously I can't say I haven't tasted the meat because obviously it's not like meat, you know. I actually like it. It's pretty good. I'm finding it hard to like pick up the fact that it's plant-based. Like, literally it tastes like a normal burger. Yeah, with meat, like it tastes normal. Literally tastes good. Okay, so let's just get into the story and see how that goes. So I dated this guy, and long ago, guys, long ago, it's not recent things. To those of you that are gonna try pinpoint who my exes are, you're not gonna know who it is. So don't try it. You're not gonna know who it is. I dated him a while ago, and basically we didn't end on the greatest of terms. Usually I have a good relationship with my exes. We talk, we call each other once in a while. We don't have like any bad blood with most of my exes, but with this one it was a bit different. But I just put all of that aside. But I didn't like make any effort to reach out to him or talk to him. If you've seen the story time of How to Be a Clown 101, put on, and I stayed. I'm going to put the link to that video right up here. So it's the same eggs, guys, it's the same eggs. So beginning of this year, at around beginning of March, so on, he called me, and I was like, oh, okay, whoa, this is like, I wasn't expecting. He called me, and he was basically telling me that his girlfriend is expecting and he's about to be a father and whatnot. So obviously, guys, we dated like long ago, so I'm not gonna have like those grudge feelings or anything of that kind. Cool. He told me, yeah, he's about to be a father, everything is about to be, you know, different, his life is about to change. I was okay with that. I was happy for him, actually. Like, obviously I wasn't like excited for him, because what am I doing being excited? Like, that's not my place, eh? But I was definitely happy for him. And then he goes on to say that he would like me to give him a quotation for my decor business. So if you do know, I do decor for events, baby showers, birthday parties, all of that thing. So indeed, I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I work it out, I send him some pictures, I do a young quotation, he tells me his budget, we agree on a few things, you know, changes. And you know, this is a guy that I trusted. But at the time, it was a guy that I really trusted and didn't have a problem with anything. Feelings, guys, all things, like I felt nothing, you know, but I was just like, oh, okay, cool, I'm happy for you, you know, everything. So he explains to me that could he please play, because the girlfriend was already 9 months pregnant, right? So she was gonna give birth anytime, literally. So he was like, I just need to quickly get this done, the whole baby shower and everything. Can I pay half, which is like the deposits and whatnot, and then the rest of the amount like 2 weeks later after the baby shower and whatnot? But he's like, I'll communicate with you and everything. Okay, because I trusted him, I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll do it. I speak to my mom, speak to everyone, convince, okay, cool, we're gonna go and do it, because it was a bit far, hey? It was a bit far. So he agreed to take care of the transport, and I discounted him for that, everything sharp. I tell my friends, guys, I'm going to do my ex's baby shower. Yeah! The feedback I got, my friends were so annoyed with me. But Demi, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? And I'm just like, guys, it's business. Like, you keep business, you understand?
I did business. Shut up! Shut up! This is business. Hey. I invested the money.
I organized everything. The day before they came, they collected all the stuff, you know, on the day, went there, did the deco, cool. And when I went there, guys, his family is so nice. His family is such a nice family. Like, literally, they are such a nice family. They all knew me, and they like welcomed me like with open arms. Like, they were just man, amazing. Shout out to his family. So I got there, did my thing with my team and everyone. We did it, and then we left. Cool. He's like to me, he's gonna pay me 2 weeks later, whatnot, you know, sharp. Okay, so as time was going, we were okay, because like he was communicating with me, you know. He's like, yeah, I'm still waiting on payments, I'm still waiting on, you know. So I was very understanding. Not as long as you communicate with me, guys. Like, I'm a very like understanding person, because life happens, and you know, that's part of life. Life happens. Hey, beginning of April, his girlfriend gives birth, even sends me pictures, and he's like, whatever, I'm a dad. You know, I'm like, oh, congratulations, baby cute. Baby cute and everything, you know, great. So that happened and it was fine. I think about a week later, he texts me and he's just like, so what did he say? Oh, he texted me saying that the money that he was waiting for has come through. And I was like, oh, okay, great, you know. And then he was like, oh, you don't want the money? I'm like, oh, of course I want the money, like, you know. And then he's like, okay, I'll make the transaction. It was a public holiday. He's like, okay, I'll make the transaction tomorrow or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Guys, I gave it about 3 days, 4 days, thinking, you know, maybe public holiday, maybe transfer from one bank to another bank. I still didn't get the money. Eventually I text him, I'm like, hey, the money. He's like, oh yeah, I've been trying to make the transaction, it's just been giving me problems. I'm like, okay, well, please get it done. He's like, is it fine if I do e-wallets? I'm like, yes, do e-wallet. Sharp. Guys, the whole of April ended. I was getting tired. Beginning of, what comes after April? May. Beginning of May, I'm like, what is going on? You know, what is happening? Everything. This guy is now not replying to my texts and stuff. Like, it was just horrible, honestly. I then reached out to his aunt, which I had her number because I was helping her with, like, I was communicating with her for a lot of the things that were needed for the baby shower. So I text her, I reach out to her, I think I called her even, and I was like, hey, I've been trying to, you know, baby boy hasn't paid me my money, I'm still waiting and whatnot. And she's like, okay, I'll reach out to him and everything. Cool. She did that. The next day she texts me, hey, has he reached out to you? I'm like, nope, nothing, I ain't got nothing. And then she's like, okay, I'm gonna talk to him. Cool. He eventually reaches out to me. I'm like, so what's happening? He's like, yeah, it's just been yo guys, I want to show you guys a message that's got nothing to do with me. It's now end of May, né? I texted him. I'm like, hey, I'd just like to let you know that I'm extremely disappointed, and to a certain extent I feel disrespected and used that you failed to settle the payment we agreed on 2 months later. I never make such agreements with any of my clients, but I thought I could trust you. At least I've learned from my experience. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, because I'm still a nice person like that. He replies to me. He's like, hey, can you talk? I'm like, sure. And he replies to me, what? 5 days later. Some long message that has got nothing to do with me. He says,
firstly, I'm so sorry about this. There's no excuse at all. But if anything, I owe you a lot of communication. Like, of course you do. And he says, thank you for trusting me. I really appreciate it. And I want you to know that I never intended to break your trust. Whatever. Shortly after I spoke to you, I got arrested. And I spent some time at what police station. It's a long story, but it led to me losing my job. A week after that, someone, his cousin and whatever, his brother, got into car accidents on the same day. A few days later, his uncle got into an accident, and basically it's been a horrible 2 months for him. And he doesn't see it ending.
So I'm like, okay, sorry to hear about, you know, everything. But I want to know, like, what's the way forward, you know? And then he's like,
oh, I don't have a way forward.
He said, I don't have a way forward, but I'll figure it out. I'm like, cool. Before I knew it, this guy stopped replying, messages weren't going through. Apparently he changed his WhatsApp number. I thought he blocked me, like I thought he blocked me. But basically that number stopped working. When I called it, every time I called the number, it wouldn't go through until, guys, like September. Let's count together from March, okay? April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months later, I finally get hold of him. Now that's what makes me mad, because like if you're going through things, explain to me, like give me, like, you know, show me efforts that you're trying, but you're not even doing that, guys. So for me, when it got to this point, at this point, guys, it wasn't even about like the amount of what the money was. I mean, not to say it wasn't a lot of money. Anything that is above 1,000 to me, it's a lot of money. So is it. At this point, I just felt like disrespected. I felt like he took the whole thing. It's just with me, you know, I don't need to communicate with her, I don't need to tell her what's happening, I don't need to. It was just a matter of respect at this point. I felt like I was used again, because already like in the relationship. The Christian girl in me just be saying, girl, just let it go, let it go, let it go. But you know, the fact that me is like, oh really? This is really good. It's really good. As I stand today, I still don't have my money. The guy, literally his last words were just more like, you know, I don't know when I'll have the money. I have a lot of responsibilities. I do get money, but I have responsibilities. I have a child to take care of. I have a car installment to pay. I have electricity to pay. I have groceries to buy. That's literally what he said to me. Honestly, I feel hurt by this whole situation. I'm laughing now, but like I just feel hurt that I allowed it to happen to me again. You know how they say first time shame on you, second time shame on me? It literally feels like that. I feel like I was naive to trust him again and all of that. So, but like I'm not at a place where like I want to beat myself up for everything that happened. It happened. I guess it's a lesson learned. I'm doing this story time because I believe that he's not gonna pay me. But yeah, if you've ever had a similar experience where someone owed you money and they never paid you back, please like let me know in the comment section. I want to know, how do you guys deal with these situations? Also, I'm not that much of a confrontation person, but like that's pretty annoying. Like you're forcing me to be, you know. As for this burger, you guys, I got so caught up into the eating that I forgot to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next video.